This this is a story of the fall of man, or how man fell into sin. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a book. So remember, last week, Bergie, we talked about how God created everything in the world. Yeah. And after God created everything, God created man first, and then he created woman. And Papa, just like Papa is a man, and Mama is a woman. Bergie is a little boy, but when he grows up, he'll grow up to be a big, strong man. So when God created man and woman, God gave them jobs, and God gave them responsibilities of what to do. He told Adam, "Take care of the garden, okay, Adam?" He told Adam they can eat out of the tree of life, but not out of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. He said, "You can eat out of this tree, it's called the tree of life, but you cannot eat out of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil." Okay? But the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. I'll read the Bible first and then I will explain it, okay? Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, "Yea, hath God said, ye shall not eat of the tree of every tree of the garden?" You know, the serpent, which actually was the devil, said to the woman, "Did God really tell you you cannot eat of of every tree?" And the woman said unto the serpent, "We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God had said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die." So the devil said, remember, God said, "You can eat of the tree of life, but don't eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil." Then the devil, which this is the serpent, came and said, "Did God really tell you you cannot eat of that?" And the woman said, "God said we can eat of it, except for that other one. He said not to even look at it." But the serpent said unto the woman, "Ye shall not surely die, for God know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil." And the serpent, the devil, told the woman, Bergie, "You won't die. God just told you you won't die, but you really won't, or you'll die, but you really won't." So guess what the woman did, Bergie? Yeah. Bergie, guess what she did? She grabbed the fruit. God told them you're not allowed to eat this, but she disobeyed, and she grabbed the fruit and she ate it. Uh-oh. She was not supposed to eat it. God told her not to, but she ate it. And you know what else she did? Yeah. She gave some to the husband. She gave some to Adam too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God said not to eat it, but she ate it, and so much more. She even gave some to her husband. Uh-oh, she did bad things. She disobeyed. Yeah. Remember your very first memory verse? Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. If your parents tell you to do something, you're supposed to do it. That's what you call obeying. If not, it's disobeying, and that's bad. Well, you know what happened after they disobeyed?
Yeah.
They saw that they did not have any clothes on, so they got some leaves together and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. They made themselves like their own clothes, Bergie. But then all of a sudden, the Lord God called unto Adam and said unto him, Where art thou?
Papa, look at my telephone.
Can you say, Where art thou?
Where are thou?
And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself. And then God told Adam, Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat? He said, Did you eat that from the tree that I told you not to eat from? And you know what Adam said? Instead of admitting his mistake, he said, It's the woman's fault. The woman that thou gave me.
Who's that? Who's there? It's a cat.
She gave me of the tree and I did eat. He started blaming somebody else. So God asked the woman, Did you eat it? Did you give it to Adam? And then Adam said, Briggy. And then Adam said, It's the serpent's fault. The serpent beguiled me and I did eat. What?
Eve said.
Oh, Eve said that. You know, so what did he say? She's sad. That's not peekaboo. She's sad. It does look like she's playing peekaboo, isn't it?
She's crying.
She's sad. She's crying because she disobeyed God. And God said, In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. So God punished her because of what she did. She disobeyed. And you know what? He said to Adam too, he punished Adam too. He said, In the sweat of thy face thou shalt eat bread, till thou return unto the ground. You know what that means? That means before he disobeyed, all he needed to do was to take care of the garden so he can eat. Now, he has to plant, he has to till, he has to use the carabao, the bow, the water buffalo or the horse or the cow to till the ground. He has to do a lot of work now to get some food. And then finally, he's going to die. Yeah. And then after that, finally, they were kicked out of the garden. Now God put cherubim. Now that's not how a cherubim look, but just for reference, for picture. God put cherubim so they cannot go back to the garden. Because they disobeyed God, they said, You cannot come over here anymore, okay? I will put guards, I will put cherubim with swords facing everywhere. And that's the end of the story. So let's review last week's memory verse again. Remember? Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and good job and the earth. Okay, what's today's memory verse? You ready? Look. Oh, you can't read yet, huh? All right,
we're gonna learn a new memory.
Here's an easy one. Okay, Genesis.
Let's repeat after Papa. Remember, time to listen and learn. Let's learn a new one.
Genesis 3,
3,
9.
9.
9.
And the Lord God
And the Lord God. Say it with me. And the Lord God
And the Lord God
called unto Adam
called unto Adam.
Adam
Called unto Adam.
called on Adam
and said unto him,
And said unto him,
said unto him,
Where art thou?
Where now?
Where art thou?
Where now?
Okay, let's try it one last time for now, okay? Before we review later. Genesis
Genesis
3,
3,
9.
9.
And the Lord God
The Lord God
called unto Adam
called on Adam
and said unto him,
and said unto him,
Where art thou?
Where now?
Good job. High five.
Where now?
You want to learn a song and then
Where
done?
Where art thou? Can you sing a song?
Okay. It goes like this. It's called obedience. Papa sing it or you can sing it with Papa if you want, okay? Ready, sing. Obedience is the very best way to show that you believe. Doing exactly what the Lord commands, doing it happily. Action is the key, do it immediately. Joy you will receive. Obedience is the very best way to show that you believe. Now spell it Obedience. Obedience is the very best way to show that you believe. Good job, Bergie. Are you playing your guitar?
Dancing.
Yeah, good job.
Adam
High five.
and Adam.
Oh, last one with the verse. All right, just to review. Genesis
And this is
3,
3,
9.
9.
And the Lord God,
Lord
come here. Stand up over here. Genesis
This is
3,
3,
9.
9.
And the Lord God,
Don't forget.
and the Lord God
The Lord God
called unto Adam
called Adam
and said unto him,
and said him,
Where art thou?
Earth now.
Where art thou?
Good job.
Now.
Good job. And so,
Earth.
Bergie, remember the lesson?
Yeah.
When God tells you to do something, you need to obey, okay?
Good boy.
When Mama Ann tells you something, you need to obey, okay? Good boy.
Sit.